Ryan did the other day. Ryan, he came by. He went to go get a lot of buckets worth of meat and took off.
We brought some home the other day too. My roommate did. That is so.
Which one? One that goes farthest out, huh?
First will be solid.
Dude, I can run the gun real quick. Let him yell. You can Hey, go!